Very good morning to all my kids. Welcome to my online e-learning classes. Students, you know that we have started GK and yesterday we have completed chapter 34. Now today we are going to start the chapter 35, that is national sports. So national sport term is actually explained or defined a sport or a game which is famous on the national level and which represent the game of that country. So national sport of any country represent the game of that country. Like India, in India the national game is hockey. So the national game or national sports of India is hockey. Similarly, there are so many type of games on in a different countries. So in this chapter we are going to learn about the different sports and different sports which belongs to the different countries, and they are termed as, or they are recognized as the national sports of that particular country. So in this chapter, like volleyball, like tennis, wrestling, hockey, um, cricket. So these are the games or the sports which belong to different country, and they are valued as a national or a national sports of that country. So this chapter is completely based on the sports. So after this introduction, we are going to start the written portion, and please write down all the details of the exercise with the pencil only. So let us start the written exercise of this chapter, children. So children, chapter national sports, that is chapter number 35. This is the chapter 35, and tomorrow will be 18th, 11, 20, 20. This is the chapter national sports. Okay, so many sports picture has been given in this chapter. So many sports picture. Okay, and they relate the name and the related country name. Okay, so we have to match the sports, national sports, with the correct country name. Okay, and the sports are bullfighting, wrestling, volleyball, football, hockey, rugby, cricket, and table tennis. And the name of the countries are Spain, New Zealand, Sri Lanka, Brazil, England, China, India, and Iran. So these are the details of the chapter national sports. So the question is, match the countries with their national sports. So we have to match the proper sports with their correct country name, and there is a blank circle given in which we have to mention the correct alphabet which is related to the country name. Okay, now the first picture I am taking, that is the picture of bullfighting. The game or sport is bullfighting, and we have to write down the bullfighting, the name of the country where the bullfighting is recognized or placed as a national sports. So yes, of course it is a Spain. So the number of the Spain is alphabet A. So we have to write down the alphabet A. This is the Spain. This alphabet A denotes the Spain, which is given in the help box. Okay, now the next sport is wrestling. You are seeing here the picture of wrestling. Two fighters or wrestlers are here. So this is the wrestling, and this wrestling game is the national sports of Iran, and the alphabet will be H. So alphabet H denotes the Iran, which is already given in your help box. Now the next picture is of volleyball. You are seeing here the picture, that is question number 3, and this volleyball is related, or this is the sports of national sports of China. Okay, now we have to write down the F, alphabet F. This alphabet F denotes the China. Next sport is football. This is the picture, and the question number 4, football. The picture is of football. This football is a national sport of Brazil. So we have to write down the alphabet D. Brazil is the country where the football is recognized as the national sports. Now the next picture is of hockey. You are seeing here the women hockey team of two countries. Yeah, this hockey is recognized as the national game of which country? Of course, our national country, our country, that is India. So hockey is the national sports of our India. So we have to write down the alphabet G. The alphabet G. Okay. So hockey is the national sports of India. Now the rugby. The next sport is rugby. You are seeing here the picture, and the rugby team is here. So this is the question number 6. And rugby, this is the national sports of New Zealand, and we have to write down the alphabet B. So New Zealand having a national sport. New Zealand acquired a rugby as a national sport. Okay, now the next is cricket. Question number 7. This is a cricket team, cricket pitch, and this cricket actually basically the origin of cricket is from England. So this is the national sport of England, and we have to write down the alphabet E. Okay, E for England, E. Now the last question. The picture shows table tennis. Yeah, two players are playing table tennis. Yes, this is the question number 8, and this table tennis is the national sport of Sri Lanka. So we have to write down the alphabet C. So this is all we have done. Now again I'm repeating the answers. So bullfighting is the national game. Bullfighting is a national game of Spain. Okay, very famous game, bullfighting. Now the wrestling is the national sport of Iran. Third, volleyball. Yes, third, volleyball is the game of national sport of China. Football is the national sport of Brazil. Hockey is the national sport of India. Rugby is the national sport of New Zealand. Cricket is the national sport of England, and table tennis is the national sport of Sri Lanka. Now there is again a Froggy speaks. So what Froggy want to tell us? The longest ever cricket match was played between England and South Africa at Durban in 1939. The match was played for 43 hours and 16 minutes over 10 days. Wow, this is an amazing fact. Okay, the longest ever played match was between England and South Africa at Durban in 1939. The total duration was over 10 days, 43 hours and 16 minutes. 43 hours and 16 minutes. Very fantastic news. So children, try to learn whatever the Froggy want to tell us. This is a very interesting fact, and of course it is a very important point. It should be an important point for the examination purpose. So this is all for today. Do it by the pencil only. So thank you for watching this video. Stay home and stay safe.